What are the odds we get bounty hunters now? Hey everyone, Jeremy here. Welcome to the channel. Today, I'm about to watch The Bad Batch. Before I get into it though, please remember to hit that like and subscribe. It helps the channel out so very much, and I am just appreciative each and every time you do. Alright, episode 13 of The Bad Batch. Considering we've had two very prominent episodes in a row, I have a feeling this week's going to be a bit of a detour, going to be one of the slower episodes where we're probably off on a mission doing whatever. But I do wonder if we're going to see some seeds of the Empire now looking for Omega, now that Mount Tantus is looking for her. Will we start seeing something? I joked at the beginning, will we see bounty hunters come for her? I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. It's already happened in the past. It's how we got Finnick in the series at one point. So could we see that again? Could we see bounty hunters? Could we see the Empire coming for her in force? I don't know what that's going to look like, but I am very happy to find out. I don't know if it'll be this week, but I imagine it's coming soon. Pabu, sister planet of Naboo.
Poison is not typically my drink.
Impressive for a pirate.
Not a pirate.
You'll have to do better than that.
Nice episode 2 reference.
New pet? Now it's getting interesting.
It occurs to me, did Omega just kill a dude? Two dudes? What are we teaching her? Wait, are they on... I'm blanking on the name. The planet from Obi-Wan.
Remember our mutually beneficial arrangements and how well we know one another, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You didn't mention you cut ties with Sid.
Okay, that's interesting. They did just cut ties and not say anything. That's not good, guys. That's not good. Getting real Luke's Island vibes. But prettier.
Miss me, Shep?
You got some competition.
Auntie V! What'd you bring this time?
I'm starting to like her more and more.
I'm gonna put this someplace safe.
She's coming off more like a pirate with a good heart versus Sid, who was just dirty the whole time. She never felt like she had a good heart. I kind of want the series to end here. I'm okay with that. And they all lived happily ever after on this wonderful little island paradise. They raise Omega. She has friends. They're not hunted by the Empire. The show can just be, you know, follow Crosshair and Echo. That's fine. We'll check in every now and again, just watch them go fishing.
Something's coming. We need to.
Of course, the island paradise isn't a paradise.
You two okay?
We're fine. We're headed back to shore now.
The water has already begun receding. We must evacuate all of Lower Pabu.
Leon and Omega.
Yeah.
They're on the water.
I'll grab our ship and get them.
We're gonna hit the rocks! We have to jump!
Actually, had you stayed in the boat, you'd have been fine, because apparently the boat
Evacuate to
made it.
Upper Pabu immediately.
Oh,
Liana! Liana! Wake up!
did not expect them to be on land.
Wake up! Hunter, we're in trouble. There's a giant wave coming and we're too far out. What do we do?
Keep your locator on and head to shore.
They lined the top of each wall.
Say, where's those grapple guns?
Hang on.
I hope there are a lot more ladders.
The last one.
Can I help you?
Everything will be fine.
I love it, Wrecker. Love it.
Is it happening?
So much for the pretty island. I mean, it's just a little damp now. They could hopefully salvage it. Don't let the nice mare die.
We could stay and help out with things.
I had the same idea.
Did you now?
Okay, that is more or less what I was expecting from this week. I had expected this to be a slower episode, an episode where we're catching our breath after the last couple of episodes were pretty crazy and intense and moved the story forward quite a bit. That Crosshair episode, my goodness. But now we needed that breath, and I'm okay with that because actually this was a more exciting episode than I was anticipating. I'm sure next week we're going to find out what caused the tsunami and it'll be something nefarious that the Batch has to take care of. But I wasn't kidding when I said this could have been the place that they retired to, that they just quit running and raised Omega there. I was like, this is fine. This is how the show should end. This is how I would love it to end. I don't necessarily want the horrible ending I think a lot of us are anticipating, the ending where we're losing all of the clones, or all of the Batch I should say, while saving Omega. Maybe, maybe Hunter lives, or maybe Wrecker lives, somebody like that to continue to raise Omega, but for the most part they lay down their lives for her and the other clones, things like that. That is kind of what a lot of us have been anticipating. However, depending on how this all turns out in this story, they could be setting it up that this place would be great for them, but they're not going to stay. For whatever reason, they realize they can't stay there, so on and so forth. They leave, but then the finale has them return. The finale of the series, they return to there. That's where they retire. Maybe it is a situation where it is only, let's say, Wrecker and Omega. Wrecker and Omega are the only ones left, and he takes her back to, I almost called it Peru, Pabu, Peru. Or Hunter or Tech, whoever it is, but somebody goes back there with her in the finale to live out the rest of their days in peace and harmony rather than in a war-torn galaxy, which is what we know is going to be happening by the end of this series. I mean, the Clone Rebellion is going to happen soon, we assume. And if it does, I could see that the end of that rebellion be the natural endpoint to the series. And if that is the case, a place like this would be perfect to have our remaining characters go off to and retire and just say, no, Omega's been through too much. We are taking her someplace where she can be loved and cared for and away from the war. Personally, that's about as happy of an ending as I can hope for with this series. So I really hope that's what they're seeding here, that whatever that disaster was, maybe it was just a natural disaster, maybe it was something like, it was a creature or something like that. And once they get rid of it, then the people there are safe. The planet there would be safe. So if they come back in 5 years, they're perfectly safe to live there. I really liked seeing Omega happy. Yeah, I kind of want this. And on the Sid storyline, yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point she's going to sell them out. Like, not necessarily the next episode, but the episode after that. Yeah, we're going to find out she sold them out. And then that's it. That is the final nail in the coffin for Sid. And also that would lead us to the finale, because the finale is only in a couple weeks. So I could see very much so either next week or the week after we find out Sid has sold them out. And now the Empire comes for them. And I have a feeling the finale, which I'm assuming is a two-parter because of number of episodes versus number of weeks, I'm going to assume that in the finale that Omega gets kidnapped and they have to try to rescue her from Tantus. Now, whether or not they do is going to be another story, because they could leave that as the cliffhanger. They could actually end the season on Omega getting kidnapped, and that's that. We have to wait for the next season before they go get her. I could see that, but I also am hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping maybe next week is when she gets nabbed and they go to Tantus to get her in the finale. I don't know, but that's what I'm leaning towards, and that's what I'm kind of wondering. It would leave us enough time. If it happened next week, it would leave us enough time for a nice two-parter where they have to go get her, and then we see more of the Crosshair storyline, and maybe we even bring back Echo for the finale, and maybe even Rex, because it is going to be a major undertaking to go there. I don't know. I would love that. I would love that. I just hope that's the case. It'd be so awesome. All right. What did you think of this week's episode? Leave your comments below. Do you have a theory on how they're going to deal with Sid? Is she going to turn them in at this point? Basically, that's where we are. Do you think the finale will end on a cliffhanger with Omega getting kidnapped? Or do you think we're going to have the finale be a rescue mission? Where do you want the batch to retire to? How do you want that to all come to an end? Whatever your thoughts, leave it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like and subscribe. And as always, please take care of yourselves and please take care of each other. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.